Imagine yourself blindfolded. You're tied to a chair, your wrists behind your back, and your left leg propped on a stool. Your shoe has been removed, letting a cool breeze blow along the sole of your bare foot. You're wearing headphones. Playing from some device is the sound of laughter. It ranges in pitch and tone. You can't tell if you've been listening to this for minutes, hours, but you do know it's intriguing. Suddenly, you feel it. You know why you're here. A long fingernail brushes down the sole of your foot. You jump. Uh-oh. You grit your teeth. Soon, the nails are scribbling on your foot, up and down, side to side, along the arches, around the toes. You can't grin and bear it any longer. Laughter emits from your mouth. What the fuck?
One thing I would love to say about Trisha, girl, you're a poet.
Right?
This is beautifully written.
Thank you for calling the Heartbreak Hotel. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I think I'm ready to check in.
Perfect. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Heartbreak Hotel. Today I have Sami Brielle with me.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Hi.
So you do content creation?
I do indeed. I do interviews.
You do interviews mainly?
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
I was like bullied in high school.
Okay.
And I was just like looking up to other content creators I saw online. And I was like, I want to do what they do and like be as confident as them. And now I feel like I am.
Yeah, you really are. You're probably one of the most confident people I've ever met, which I was actually going to ask you about later.
Thank
but,
you.
Like, it's so incredible. And you started... your content from like high school and everything was mainly like academic based.
Yeah, I started making content when I was 17 about like I was kind of nerdy, like how to get a 35 on the ACT because I did well on my like standardized testing.
Yeah.
How to audition. How to apply to colleges, like what colleges I got into, how to get off of the UCLA wait list. I made a lot of like academic content about my applying for college journey.
Yeah. Okay. And then what did that turn into later on?
Turned into like interviewing drunk folks at colleges.
Wait,
like,
perfect.
Yeah. No, it was really fun. So like when I went to UCLA, I was like, how can I go out and have fun, but also make this like a productive thing that would be good for like my dreams and my career. Then I was like, what if I just start filming at frat parties?
Yeah.
So I could go out and have fun with my friends, but also combine that with like my love for content creation. And then I started making these videos. I'd literally bring like a little $10 mic, a little lav, and I'd start interviewing the frat boys at their parties.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just became a thing. I was made fun of a lot at first for it. Like at UCLA, oh my God.
Was this freshman year or was this
freshman year of college?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, people were so awful.
Why?
Have you ever heard of the app Yik Yak?
Oh, I have. Yeah.
It's basically like it's basically like a local app where you could log in and like see locals talking shit about other locals.
But like anonymously, right?
Anonymously.
Okay, got
yeah.
it.
It's like leaving anonymous tips. It's kind of like Gossip Girl energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I remember like freshman year of college, I'd go to the dining hall and I'd like film myself on the way to the dining hall with my phone. And then I'd go on Yik Yak when I get to the dining hall and it's already like 5 different things about me. And I would just like cry.
Well, I was going to say like they're making you famous. Like they're obsessed with you.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like the aspect of like, oh, they're so mean. And then there's also like, oh, I'm so up.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's always like very positive. I mean, at first it's really horrible when people are leaving hate comments, but do you feel like you adjusted and like it boosted your confidence in the end? Or
honestly, yeah. Like when people are talking a lot about you, you're like, okay, this is great.
Yeah.
You're giving them something to talk about. The worst thing that you could do in marketing is have people feel indifferent to you.
That was very well said. That was good. What did you study?
I read it in a book.
You read it in a book.
I studied communications and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay. Okay. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
I have some questions.
Hell
this
yeah.
is Heartbreak Hotel,
Let's
so I'm
do
going to
it.
ask about all of your heartbreaks. I'm really excited about this. Okay. Have you ever introduced someone that you liked to a friend and regretted it?
Oh, yeah. Big fucking time.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Introduce someone to a friend and regretted it. Whew. Okay. Freshman year of college.
Okay.
I'm at UCLA, right?
You're doing content.
I'm doing content.
Yeah.
I'm studying.
Yeah.
I'm doing all the things. I'm not sleeping very much.
Yeah.
And I don't have much of like a hookup life. I'm not hooking up with anyone.
Yeah.
I did not hook up with anyone throughout college. Like I was a virgin all
That's
throughout
great.
college.
On purpose?
On purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But freshman year, I'm talking to this, oh my God, I almost just said his real name. We're going to call him Ryan.
Okay.
I'm talking to this boy, Ryan, on and off for like 6 months. We met in a kind of interesting way. We matched on Tinder, but I completely forgot about it. There was this one night where there was a riot. There was like, when the UCLA basketball team like wins, there are riots thrown outside and people will light shit on fire.
So
and
like
people will,
Eagles core.
Eagles fan base core.
Yeah.
So I climbed a tree this night naturally, and I met this boy Ryan in a tree.
In the tree.
In a tree.
This is so cute.
Yeah, like it kind of was like he was like, "Oh, you look familiar. Like, did we
Yeah.
match on Tinder?" And it was like, "Yeah, we did. Like, we matched on Tinder." Anyways, so we met in a fucking tree while shit was burning all around us, and people were like, "Yay, hooting and hollering."
Yeah.
And then we ended up like exchanging numbers, whatever. We became friends. We started going out on dates, and for 6 months, on and off, me and this guy were talking. Right.
Yeah.
Let's say in this 6 month range, it was very on and off. It was very like friends, but then we're like making out, but then we're friends.
So you're not
but then
going
we're going
on
to
dates.
dinner.
You
Like,
are going on dates.
kind of, but like
Okay.
I was paying.
Yeah. Oh. Come on.
We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We don't do
Agreed.
that anymore. Not with men, but
Everyone has to learn that lesson once. It's okay. I've
yeah.
been there. We're past it.
yeah, that's like one of those things you do when you're younger. I feel like when
Yeah.
you're a girl and you're just like, oh my
Absolutely.
god, like I'll treat him. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, no, he can buy your dinner. Like,
there you go.
calm down. But yeah, so after the 6 months go by, my best friend from college.
Okay.
We're gonna call her Bella.
Okay.
After
prepared. I like this.
After the 6 month period,
Yeah.
Bella and I want to move out of our current apartment
Yeah.
and we're gonna move into separate places, right?
Okay.
But we both have 3 weeks up until our leases for our new places start.
Okay.
So in that 3 week period, I'm like, Ryan, can I move into your frat house for those 3 weeks? He's
Yeah.
like, sure. I'm like, my best friend Bella really needs a place to live too.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anywhere to live. She's my best friend. Like, please, can you let her stay at your frat house too?
Yeah.
And he's like, sure. So her and I both move all of our luggage
sounds
into this
so
frat
fun.
house. It was fun until it wasn't.
Okay.
So we're there for like a week, and then I get an opportunity to go to New York for some work thing. So I leave to New York for about a week.
Yeah.
And I come back a week later. I'm like ecstatic. I'm like, oh my God, like this new career thing happened for me. Like, I'm so happy with the way New York went. Like, I can't
Yeah.
wait to tell my babe. I can't wait to tell my best friend. I walk into the fucking frat house. I knock on the door. His bedroom door.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey babe, like what's up? He's like, sorry, like I can't talk right now. I'm like, oh, do you know where Bella is? Bella's like, hey Sammy. And I'm like, oh, they're locked in his bedroom together. They're probably talking about how much they love me. I'm like a naive fucking like
Yeah.
18-year-old, like
Oh, no.
no trust issues.
Yeah.
Like I trust these people. Like
Right.
they're my two people in
Yeah.
LA. Like I trust them. I love them, whatever. Well, I don't love the boy. I
Yeah.
liked him.
Yeah. But he's one of
whatever.
your people.
He's one of my people. Like I've been
Yeah.
seeing him on and off for 6 months. Like, yeah, like I don't think he's gonna do anything with her.
Yeah.
The next morning, he like pulls me aside and he's like, listen, like whatever we've been doing, like I don't want to do it anymore. I want to date Bella. I want to date your best friend. And I pulled Bella aside and I'm like, Bella, like what's going on? And she's like, when you were gone, he took me on this like art date and I thought it was just friends. I'm like, really? You thought that was just friendly?
Yeah.
Anyways, Bella and I
then
are still
I-
best friends.
Okay.
Skipping. Do you have questions about the story
I
first?
had
though?
so many questions,
Okay, go.
and now I have way more questions.
Go for it.
What do you mean you're still best friends?
I totally think that she was manipulated and he was the wrong one in this situation.
Well,
And her and I worked through it.
okay.
I
Yeah.
accept apologies.
Okay.
When they're good enough.
Okay. So it was a good apology.
It was.
Okay.
I love her very much.
When she told you about it, did she seem regretful or?
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
But they did start dating. Like they were like officially like boyfriend and girlfriend. For a
And
bit.
All within the week that you were gone?
Oh no, within the week I was gone is when they started talking.
Yeah.
And like going on dates or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, this was
But you're only gone for a week and they start talking, going on dates, and hooking up in 1 week?
I don't think they were like sleeping together.
Okay. They were just
Yeah.
locked in a bedroom, hanging out. What about
You know, when you say it like that, it really does make me wonder. But it was 4 years ago at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're still
3
friends
years
with
ago.
her?
We're like, she's
Okay.
my person.
I
yeah.
do. I kind of agree that on most situations, the man is always in the wrong and the one
Yeah.
manipulating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, men love you, but it happens to be true most of the time.
Especially when you're young. Like,
Yeah.
people are just like manipulative and sometimes they don't even realize it.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one. What's the strangest message you've ever received from a stranger?
I've gotten some weird ones. So because I do social media, right? Like I'll get people like Instagram DMing me,
Yeah.
reaching out on Twitter. I got an email the other day from like a
Twitter's gotta be
31-year-old.
weird, but emails are crazy. Sorry. Go
Emails
on.
are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like this is my business email. Like
Yeah.
reach out if you're gonna fucking pay me.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this girl was trying to pay me. This
Okay.
girl asked
This is a
to,
business opportunity.
it was a
sounds like.
business opportunity.
Let's see.
She wanted to pay me to strap me to her bed and tickle my feet with a feather, which I didn't know was a kink, but you know, there's something for everyone, I guess.
She wanted to strap you down? And she said that in writing?
Should I just read it to you? It's really bad.
Can I hear it?
It's really bad.
hear
We're
it.
going to do a dramatic recall.
Okay, good.
This was on the Super Bowl, by the way.
Okay,
It's
like
just- she-
actively during the Super Bowl?
No, like this girl like was watching the Eagles win and it was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Something about the Eagles destroying the Chiefs makes me really want to tickle this bitch's feet.
Sorry.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, I'm not
Wait, sorry.
judging.
Oh my God. I hope she doesn't see this.
Yeah.
But like also like it was a really nice message and it made me laugh. So like I
Yeah.
hope like she's doing well.
Yeah. I'm not judging. But it
You said
sounds...
that in the most judgmental way ever.
Let me try again. I'm not judging. Go,
Right.
foot woman.
Me neither. Nothing wrong with a
I
little.
love a bold woman.
Okay. Okay.
This is
so
a long email.
oh, this is a long email. I might have to. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So for starters, the title of the email already got me. So I have a viral TikTok song, and part of the song goes, "It's 9 p.m. on a fucking Friday. Get the fuck up. We're going high. Let's go." Okay. She names
great
this
one.
email. It's 6:46 p.m. on a fucking Monday. Reaching out with a unique idea! Exclamation point.
I love her.
Really creative off the
Yeah.
bat. She goes,
Only a woman
"Hey
could do
Sammy,
that.
my name is, Trisha. We're gonna have a Trisha. Hey Sammy, my name is Trisha, and I'm a 31-year-old Latina." Okay,
go,
starting off
Trisha.
strong.
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
it.
interested.
Yeah.
Hoping this email finds you superb this Monday. I saw your socials, and let's just say I'm really fucking enamored with you. You're seemingly smart, funny, and holy. Look in a mirror. Christ, you're gorgeous. I want you to keep reading, and please know this is going to be the weirdest email you've ever read. Just see it out, though. Imagine yourself blindfolded. You're tied to a chair, your wrists behind your back, and your left leg propped on a stool. Your shoe has been removed. Letting a cool breeze blow along the sole of your bare foot. Okay, I'm going to reset it. Your shoe has been removed, letting a cool breeze blow along the sole of your bare foot. You're wearing headphones. Playing from some devices the sound of laughter. It ranges in pitch and tone. You can't tell if this has been if you've been listening to this for minutes, hours, but you do know it's intriguing. Suddenly you feel it. You know why you're here. A long fingernail brushes down the sole of your foot. You jump. Uh-oh. You grit your teeth. Soon the nails are scribbling on your foot, up and down, side to side, along the arches, around the toes. You can't grin and bear it any longer. Laughter emits from your mouth. What the fuck?
One thing I would love to say about Trisha, girl, you're a poet.
No, right?
This is beautifully written.
No, that is
It
very
is.
beautifully
Yeah,
written. Like,
it is.
if there was somebody to get me interested in like laughing while getting my feet tickled, like,
Yeah.
it is that piece of text, literature, actually.
Crazy. Literature is correct.
Yeah, like
The breeze blowing across
this-
your foot.
I was talking to my friend about this.
Yeah.
My friend mentioned me. He was like, maybe it was just a dude. I was like, no, this was written by a woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So the rest goes. So aside from currently binging nachos and because this is on the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
Aside from currently binging nachos and rewatching Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, I'm reaching out. Might be a little stoned too. A good stoned. Full disclosure though is that I have a gigantic foot tickling fetish. It probably seems like a super rare thing for a chica and seems like a guy thing, but cute feet really get my proverbial wheels spinning. Anyways, I'm also a writer. I love writing nonfic and fiction, sometimes combining the two. That brings me to my proposal. Would you consider the aforementioned experience and let me write about it? I'm open to some compensation for you too. Legit paid a different influencer $400. Girl, how bad is this bitch needed $400?
What influencer?
What influencer? Fess up. Who are you?
Who are you?
And if you need $400 that bad, like I will
can help you out. Queen
Venmo
can
you
tell
10 and
$10.
$10 to get you going.
Yeah, we can start a GoFundMe. We got you.
Please GoFundMe.
You don't have to do this, Queen.
We'll find you a way, Queen. There are other, there are other ways. Maybe we could meet up for ice cream, see if things click, and go from there. If it's too extreme, like getting tied up from a random girl, I'm open to other situations, which are already floating in my mind. If this tickles your fancy, see what I did there? Please reply back with how ticklish your feet are on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being I'm devoid of feeling anything, and 10 being please, I'll do anything to get you to stop. Pics of me are attached, as well as some previous sessions. If you're not interested, I hope this at least made you laugh. I'd do that one way or another. Honestly, we love a self-aware queen.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
She
Like,
is,
honestly,
yeah.
like I kind of want to hang out with her, and like that's
Yeah.
why I kind of feel bad, like
Yeah,
talking
she's
shit about her on my podcast. But, it's like
we're not even like talking bad about her.
Yeah.
she just
We're
that
enamored
was
by
so
her.
well written and
So
like
well written.
very beautifully written.
Oh, yeah.
she's a queen. I like her. I can tell she's a writer.
and
This
look at
is
these
her.
look at these photos.
She's cute. Oh,
I showed the photo of her and then the photos of the feet.
okay. These are people she's tied up, I guess. Because
Look-
she said her previous sessions.
Previous session.
this is
so like is she like
awesome.
just looking at these like and like getting off?
Yeah. I don't.
Everyone has their thing.
Everyone does have their thing. My freshman year biology teacher told me that the part of your brain that like feels pleasure is right next to the part of your brain that thinks about feet, I guess. So
yeah, it's something about nerve
they
endings.
Yeah.
Like the nerve
Cross.
ending that, like, let's say it like brushes past, like this is genitalia and this is toes. It like is, if it's like a little bit further than genitalia and it hits that nerve ending too, then you'll just have like a massive foot fetish. And it's like not that uncommon.
Okay, well, shout out people with foot fetishes. Shout out Trisha.
That's such a random fact. That's really cool that you know that too.
Yeah.
Because I'll bring that fact up to like people, and like I've never met anyone else who knows it.
Yeah, no, that's a
Wow.
great one. I do drop that on people.
It's a good fun fact.
Yeah, it's a great fun fact.
I love dumping it on people, and they're like, "Why do you know that?" I'm like, I get weird emails.
Yeah, it's great. She seems really sweet.
Should we invite her on the pod?
If you want to come on the podcast, you're more than welcome.
That would be
Would
wild.
love to have you.
Foot fetish girl.
Yeah, I'll
Heartbreak
consider
Hotel.
taking my socks off.
Collaboration.
Just for you clean.
Ooh.
Okay, moving on.
Anyways, so now I'm $400 richer.
Okay, do you think that confidence can be faked?
Oh my God, 100%.
Okay, I was gonna ask you like how you feel like you became so confident, because you're so confident and your content is so cool, and like even just
Thanks.
when we met, like you've always been this little like ray of sunshine, just like very confident and cool and well spoken. Do you think that's something that you worked on, and do you feel like you ever fake it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I fake confidence all the time. But I think, I want to think about my answer for this. When you act a certain way, eventually the way you act becomes your reality. And if you go into, I guess I'll just use my own life, a music session or a podcasting room or a bar or a club or anything business related, if you walk into that room and you say, I'm going to show them the most sure of myself version that I possibly can today, eventually you're going to do it so much that you start to believe that that version of yourself is who you currently are.
Yeah, that's so true.
And I think I faked a lot of confidence in the beginning of my career journey, because that's when people doubt you the most, is when people are like seeing, you know, we all start from 0 followers. We all start from ground zero. Is that the phrase?
I think so.
Yeah. We all start from level 0, right? So you need to just kind of like convince yourself and convince the other people around you that you're going to make it to that next step. Yeah. And I don't know. I think you could fake confidence until you have it.
Yeah. Do you think that started in high school or even throughout college?
I would say like for me, I was really insecure in high school. There was this girl that I went to high school with who was like an absolute dick. And oh my God.
Yeah,
I literally like call her out by name.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
Okay.
Her name was Sam. My name is Sami, so I hated my name. I was like, fuck, I have the same name as this fucking cunt.
I've had those too.
Huh?
I've had those too. Just horrible Caitlyn's.
Really?
Yeah, horrible. Caitlyn Hamilton.
I used to know a Caitlyn who smelled really bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
you smell good though.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I was like, I am. It is a little hot in here. Like, I am sweating a little bit. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, there was this bitch in high school who was so mean to me, and I always just felt like I was begging for everyone's approval. Like I was begging to be liked. I was begging to fit in. I was begging for people to include me in their friend groups. And there was this one time in high school. Should I get into this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was one time in high school that I was invited to a party, and I was a really depressed kid, right? So I was like, oh my God, I was invited to a party. Like, this is amazing. Like, I'm so grateful. And I wanted everyone to like me, right? I wanted everyone to talk to me. So what do you do in high school to get everyone to talk to you a little bit? You bring alcohol.
Oh, beautiful.
Because that's,
Yeah.
it's the foreign substance.
That was smart.
Right?
That was smart of you.
Right?
Yeah.
So I put a lot of effort into this. It was a Halloween party, and I looked up on YouTube. I looked up how to make a really sick Halloween Jello shot, right? Okay. So I get these plastic syringes off of Amazon, and I sneak down into my parents' liquor cabinet. I'm like 15 years old, and I make these Jello shots that look like blood syringes for Halloween.
That's
they
so
were
cool.
fucking epic.
Yeah.
And I go to this party, and everyone talks to me for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They take my shots.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
now I'm here.
I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah.
I was literally like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I have like 2 friends here. No one else here cares about me.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
High school's the worst.
So yeah, high school sucked. I was I wasn't the person I am today.
Yeah.
And then I moved out here to LA when I was 17 for my freshman year of college. And I just started having a completely different approach to life. If I want people to like me, I need to like myself.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Those shots sound so cool. First of all.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
We can make them
Very
sometime.
We should make them. That
Yeah.
sounds so fun.
Yeah. Shout out to the tipsy bartender on YouTube.
Beautiful.
He has
Is
some
that-
sick... Dude, when I was like 14, 15, I was sneaking into my fucking parents' liquor cabinet. Like, Oh yeah, they did the Sharpie thing where
Yeah.
like they write on the
good.
bottle like to make sure like I'm
You
not
fill it
stealing.
back up with water.
Yeah, I kept finding a way. Yeah.
Found a way. It's
a
so
way.
funny. So I feel like we talk about this on the podcast a lot, and I heard you say something similar, that with men, I feel like, or just like relationships in general, when you're looking to date someone, I feel like confidence is the most attractive quality. And I feel like I get a lot of DMs
Yeah.
being like, well, how do I be confident? And I feel like you're very good at like, just fake it till you make it. Is that the advice that you would give people?
I'd say part of it is fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
The second part of it is like you really need to train your mind to think differently.
Yeah.
Like I know everyone's on their like affirmations, but like seriously, like
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror. It's gonna feel really silly at first.
Yeah.
But look at yourself and say, I'm beautiful, I am strong, I am caring, I am
Yeah.
kind. Just look at yourself and tell yourself all of the aspects of the person that you wanna be.
Yeah.
And once you do it long enough, that is the person you are.
Yeah, no,
For
that's
example,
so
like
true.
something I've struggled with is like body image.
Yeah.
And this year I was like, I've always like worked out, right? But this year I was like, let's like really embed it in my mental affirmations
Mm-hmm.
that I work out as much as I do. And you know, I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, I'm athletic, so therefore I'm going to do this today.
Yeah.
And more I feel myself every day. I'm working out more,
Yeah.
doing more physical activities, and I'm viewing myself as more of an athlete every day because
Yeah.
I'm telling myself that I am.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That
So I guess
absolutely
my,
makes
my
sense.
advice with confidence would be at first fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
But secondly, you really just need to train your mind.
Yeah.
And there's not going to be any external factor that change your confidence. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if another person likes you, sure, that might be an ego boost, but that's not going to affect your confidence. I think
Yeah.
confidence really comes from what you tell yourself.
It does. I believe that. I feel like a lot of people are waiting for someone to come along and like make them feel good about themselves or love
Yeah.
them enough that it makes them love themselves. But that really comes from you, and that's something that you have to do on your own.
Yeah. And if you only love yourself 50%, you're only going to be loved by someone who loves 50% of you as well.
That's really good advice. That's very true.
Yeah.
I like that. Do you guys ever get insecure about your online presence when you're posting hot content?
If a guy were to get insecure about my online content, he's not the right guy for me.
Beautiful. Well said. Go
Right?
Sammy. I agree.
I don't like insecure men.
Yeah,
I'm too much of a
just like-
star.
yeah, exactly. When men like, it's such a turnoff. Oh my God. It's horrible.
Like, if you're the type of person who thinks you're gonna look me in the eye and say delete that bikini picture,
yeah.
what the fuck are you taking?
What are you
like,
doing?
and do you think I'm gonna listen? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna listen to you,
Yeah.
babes. Like,
Okay. He's super hot,
uh,
but he asked you to delete your bikini pictures. Can you fix him? Or are you moving on?
oh my god, he's not even hot.
Okay, beautiful. Love that. That brings us into can you fix him? I think we're trying a new segment this week.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Can you fix him?
Yeah.
I don't think
So
you could fix anyone. I can't even fucking fix myself.
you don't think you can fix anyone?
No.
You would never try. I feel like I would also. I don't know.
Would
my
you?
mom is very like my mom always tells me like accept or reject.
Mm.
Like you either accept them for the way they are or you don't hang out with them at all.
I like that.
But sometimes people, I don't know, they're just like little issues that like, okay, a little bit of an issue, but everyone has their things, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to read some and you're going to tell me if you think you can fix them, if you would stay or if you would go.
Cool.
Okay, beautiful. All right. He never flirts with other women, but that's because he's always inside playing Fortnite. Can you fix him?
I feel like if they're addicted to video games,
Mm-hmm.
you can't break someone out of their own addiction. Like
see.
they need to be able to break themselves out of that. I don't know. I don't think I would be.
I don't mean to laugh. I just have more questions like that. But you're very right about that. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. But that's something that they have to fix themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is this like speed rapid fire? Should I be saying
no,
answers
yeah,
quicker?
we can yap about it for a couple
Okay.
seconds. And then,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with playing video games that much,
Yeah.
but like, if it's part of your career, of course, like,
Yeah.
you know, but I mean, hopefully the guy has other aspirations. I'd probably say I'm not into that.
that's not your man.
Personally.
Okay. I
It's not my
it.
man, I don't
That's
think.
not your man. Okay. Let's
I
see.
used to play a lot of video games though. I was a heavy Minecraft player.
Minecraft?
And COD and Fortnite back
I
when I was a kid.
love PUBG.
Oh,
Do you play that one?
no, I've never
No.
heard of it actually. Is it like a shooter game?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
and I think it's like Fortnite, but less. I've never played Fortnite, but
Oh.
it's kind of crazy.
Mm.
I don't know. It's a first-person shooter game. And just they have the map and everything. It's fun. I like it. Anyway, have you ever played Clash of Clans?
I've not.
Those are my games. Those are the two. Anyway, okay. He gets you coffee every single morning, but he follows hundreds of Instagram bikini models.
Why the fuck are you following hundreds of Instagram bikini models? Listen, I'm not like the biggest like unfollow them type of person.
Yeah.
If you're friends with them,
Mhm.
if you're not friends with these girls, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, huh,
Why?
why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not your man.
That's not my man.
That's not your man.
No, I don't think so.
I have a feeling that none of these are going to be your man. But I'm excited to find out. Okay. He only ever lasts a minute in bed, but he can do rounds on rounds. He just keeps going. Is that your man? Can you fix him?
How are you coming up with these? I hope that none of these are first world experiences.
Shout out for a lot of these.
Jesus Christ! Like I thought you were gonna say like a guy's name and like be like, oh yeah, like that was really bad. A minute. Okay, so he lasts a minute every.
He lasts a minute every single time,
but he could just go on and on.
Yeah, he just keeps going.
Okay, no, because that's messy.
Okay,
that's really messy.
That is messy. So that's
inconvenient.
You can't fix them.
No, you can't fix them.
You can't fix them. That's fair. That's good. Yeah, good answer. All right. Oh, here's a good one. Great in bed. Phenomenal. Kills it every time. So good. But his biggest idols in life are Elon Musk and Kanye West. Can you fix him?
You can't. I'm Jewish, girl. I can't do that. Kanye West?
Kanye West.
I understand the respect for his art and his creativity. But, you know, if you're still supporting him after some of this stuff, I think...
Especially recently.
Really concerning. You know what's crazy?
What?
Those are my ex's two biggest idols.
Of course.
And you know where I took him?
An ex like that.
On one of our first dates, I took him to a Kanye West concert.
When was this?
This was like 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
Before he was like, you know...
Insanity.
Pre-complete drastic anti-Semitism. Yeah.
All right, next one. He has a great relationship with his mom. Very respectful of women. Wonderful guy. But he has...
Spit it out.
I can't do it. But he has a horrible gambling addiction.
Oh, no.
Not your man.
No, not my man. How are you going to provide for a family with like an addiction that's the... You know, addiction is really scary and you can really get addicted to anything.
Yeah.
And gambling is like a really self-destructive life one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't fix them.
And you can't, no.
Yeah.
The only person that could help an addicted person is themselves.
Yeah. I feel like with a lot of these, it's like very, I mean, obviously some of them are jokes, but when it comes to just like having issues, like I feel like you have to get yourself sorted out before you get into a long-term relationship because like no one's going to come along and save you.
Yeah.
I get a lot of DMs like that. They're like, oh, like I just... like this, and this is going on, and like I just want a girlfriend. I'm like, that's gonna make things worse. Like it's gonna make her life worse. It's gonna make your life worse. Like you have to sort yourself out if you want to have a relationship.
Especially with like a gambling addiction. If you get into like a long-term relationship and you have a gambling addiction, and then all of a sudden your woman might be dependent on you, depending on, you know, where you are at financially. But like if you have kids and like you both need to be working to provide for the kids, like, you know, that's not just your money that you're fucking around with. That's your family's money. And that's like really scary.
Yeah. All right. Last one. He makes a ton of money. Super wealthy. He spends all of it on meme coins.
That's so funny. Sorry, I was getting texted by Apple Watch. That's my ex.
Texting you right now?
No.
Oh.
That. So I guess I could say that was my man's, but it's not anymore.
You can't fix it.
Yeah, I also don't think like, sometimes you hit big with the meme coins. Sometimes you get them right.
So,
but if you're putting your entire portfolio into a meme coin, that's not it. I put some of my money into meme coins.
Yeah. How's that going?
No.
Not great. Okay, we won't talk about it. So red flag?
Beige. Beige flag.
Beige flag.
Neutral.
Okay. All right. I like it. Well, speaking of flags, I guess. Why don't we play red flag, green flag?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what a good
I do that
segue.
transition every time. But
whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Welcome back to Red Flag, Green Flag. I'm going to give Sami some situations, and she's going to tell me if it's a red flag or a green flag. Let's do
get
it.
into it.
Beautiful. Our first one. They text their ex happy birthday every single year. Red flag, green flag.
This is going to be a
one.
controversial take. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no.
If you and your ex are just friends and like I've met her, then that's cool with me.
You're
That's
saying
fine.
green flag on that one.
Green flag, yeah.
I'm going to go with red flag for...
Red flag.
Yeah, I'm going with red flag for obvious reasons, I think. But I would love to hear your take.
Yeah? Okay. So I think if someone is friends with their ex or at least has like a cordial enough relationship with their ex, it shows that they're capable of like a completely respectful breakup.
Yes.
Which is kind of nice considering like I only have one ex. The breakup was really bad. I hope he never reaches out to me for my birthday ever again in my life.
Okay.
Cool. But I think when other people are able to have a relationship of mutual respect and understanding with their ex, I think it's kind of a green flag. It
Okay.
shows that neither of you did anything too awful to like, you know, whatever, like completely piss off and disrespect the other person. Like, you know, if I were to be dating a guy and he told me that all 4 of his exes hated him, I'd be way more of, oh shit, that's a red flag, than the guy who's like, I have 2 exes and like I text them happy birthday on their birthdays.
Okay.
Do you
I see
agree
where
or
you're
no?
coming from. I feel like I agree with that, but I feel like a lot of the time that people send a happy birthday text, it's because they want their ex back.
Okay.
So I feel like generally, but maybe I'm just being pessimistic there. Maybe people are just genuinely platonic friends with their exes.
I think maybe sometimes. I definitely
yeah.
like, it took me a second to pick up the green flag
Yeah.
because I think it's like, it's never a great situation when the person you care about, the person you love is texting their ex.
Yeah.
But I think there is a way for it to be done respectfully.
Yeah, there are definitely different situations. Like my high school ex, I would happily send. I didn't this year. I'm so sorry, Liam. I forgot your birthday. I didn't forget. I
Liam's
did
crying.
forget. I'm so sorry, Liam.
Somewhere.
But like him, I would say happy birthday too, because like that was years ago, and like
Yeah.
it's not like we talk anymore. But like great guy. Like wish him the best. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
But there are definitely. I feel like if there's still emotions there, like just don't reach out. Don't
Yeah.
be talking to your ex.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, we agree.
Hmm.
All right. Red flag, green flag. They ask for your body count.
I always ask my guys.
You're saying green flag. I was gonna say red flag, but
Okay, it
You told
depends.
me.
It depends.
Yeah,
it
does
depends if they
depend.
ask respectfully or not. Like
It does.
If they're like,
Yeah.
if they ask me like, what's your body count? Like
Yeah.
that is a red flag.
Okay.
If they're like, if you're both having conversations about like your intimacy and your past,
Yes.
and you want to like also get that information out of them,
Yeah.
I think that's an okay flag.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I think
to be open
yeah.
and honest and
Exactly. If you're having a
vulnerable, yeah.
conversation about your history and you both want to share,
Yes.
that's great. But if they're like aggressive about it or pressuring you or just want to know and like are demanding, that's a red flag
That
for
is-
sure.
Yes, for sure.
Well said. Beautiful. Red flag, green flag. They're nonstop sending reels and memes to you. Just lots of DMs.
That is a
20
red
day.
flag.
That's a
Get
red
off
flag
your
for you.
phone, go build something, get a job, get a life, go to the gym. You said that.
That's a green
Oh my
flag.
God, Caitlin, we're not agreeing on anything.
I'm gonna
You
say
said that's a
on
green
that one.
flag.
Yeah.
If this guy is like sending you like 40 memes a day,
I
you
like
don't think
that
he's on his
they're-
phone too much.
I do like that he's thinking about me.
She's like, your job is to just think about me all day.
Exactly. Yeah. Truly. You know, I like if I don't look at them, you can't get mad at me because that's too much and I'm not on my phone that much. But at least you're thinking about me and I like that.
Yeah. I think like, you know, if I were to get 40 memes sent to me by my mans, one day I'm like, okay. But if it's like 5 days in a row, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like your brain is rotting. Like get
Yeah.
off social media.
That's a great point though. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, I think about it from like the brain rot perspective. Like how is this
Yeah.
impacting that person?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I have spent too much time on TikTok in the last couple of days, and I was talking to Dylan last night, who's also been spending a lot of time on TikTok, and the conversation was so brain rot. I'm like, damn, I need a social media cleanse.
Oh
Like,
my
I need-
God.
I
Yeah,
need,
it's like a
some-
dopamine detox.
Yeah, it's really bad. Okay, next. Anyway. All right, red flag, green flag. He's always posting selfies of himself on his story.
That is a red flag because
agree.
why are you wait, I'm such a hypocrite. I post selfies of myself every day.
I was just thinking that as I said it.
Yeah.
I do love posting selfies, but also it's a job. Like when you're,
Yeah.
if you're not a content creator and you're posting selfies every day, like why are you posting those?
Yeah.
Like, do you just want the attention from women? Like,
Agreed.
what's the reason?
If you're posting selfies every day because it genuinely makes you happy,
Mm-hmm.
fine. You're a little strange, but fine. If you're posting selfies every day because it's your job, I fully get that.
yeah.
If you're
Exactly.
posting selfies every day because you just want attention, you want likes on your story, whatever, that is a red flag.
It's giving
Like,
insecure. I
It's
don't
giving
like that.
insecure.
Yeah.
Dude, there are so many like fucking men in their 30s, 40s that are nowadays that are like posting every time they're at a party. And then it's just like a video of like the girls they're with. And it's like,
so bad.
why your ego is so like, your confidence is low and your ego is high. Like, why do you
Yeah.
need everyone that you know in real life to know that you are at a party with these hot girls?
Yeah.
Because there are these guys in LA that will post that shit 7 times a week. And then they'll tag like Bootsy Bellows and some shit.
Yeah.
Like they'll tag all the poppin' clubs
Why do
out
you
here.
need
Like,
people to know that you're out? Just
yeah, why do you need people to
yourself.
know that you're out constantly? Like, it's weird to me.
yeah, I agree. It's not great. Okay. Here's a good one. Red flag, green flag. They always, always, always keep their socks on during sex.
Green flag.
Green
You have stronger
flag.
orgasms.
Okay,
when
agreed. Great
um,
fact.
when you
Yeah.
wear socks.
I'm glad that you know that one.
I don't know about always, but like No,
It's a fact. It's
It
a
is a
scientific fact.
It is.
You finish faster.
And I
during
always
school.
tell people this. They never know.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
People are so judgmental. Okay, I like that. That's great. Next one. Red flag, green flag. They think that sex should be 1 hour long every single time.
Oh my God, my
Minimum
ex.
an hour. Oh,
My
no.
ex did that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, red flag. I agree. Red flag.
Red fucking flag.
Sometimes it just starts to hurt. Like, it's not fun
Dude,
anymore.
an hour?
Yeah.
Bro. Go jerk off yourself, man. Like, go jerk off for an hour. How about that?
Do you think he was doing it for you or for him?
That's a really good question. I
don't
think,
know.
like, I think a lot of guys think that they need to fuck for an hour for it to be good.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm very communicative. I always
Yeah.
said, give me a good 10, 15 minutes. Like, you know,
I feel like a good 10 minutes is way better than an hour. Like
Yeah.
like a mediocre hour. Just a good 10 minutes is
Yeah.
so much better.
yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dear men, please don't fuck us for an hour.
Thank you.
I actually beg you not to.
Please. Okay, last one. Ready? Red flag, green flag. Okay. You get in a car and he hands you the aux immediately. Your Bluetoothing.
Okay.
Red flag, green flag.
Him giving me like the option of aux.
No, he just hands it to you like you're picking the music.
Green flag shows he
I feel like
trusts
red
me.
flag,
But like
yeah.
honestly,
That-
like
that is sweet,
I
though.
don't like making decisions. Like I
Exactly.
like when my guy will like put on the music.
I want to hear his music taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like green flag for the sense of like him caring about what I want to listen to.
Yeah, okay, I agree. That's good. Well said. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Of
It was so much
course.
fun. You were
It
incredible
was.
also. Just
Thank
like,
you. Oh my
I
God,
feel
you're a
like
great host.
The interviewer really showed through. Just
Thank you.
you're very professional and your stories are incredible.
Thank you so much.
You do a lot of like spoken content online?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if people want to see that, they can follow you at Sami Brielle everywhere.
Yes.
Can you spell that?
Yes. SamiBrielle. Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. It's Sami.Brielle. A little different, a little spicy, but
Snapchat's always a little different. So many usernames are taken.
yeah, dude. Like everyone has like their username, like Twinkle Toes. I love to dance 347. I'm like,
Exactly.
mine's Sami.Brielle.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
You got
I was
a good
smart
one.
back in like
You were smart.
7th grade. I was like,
Back in the 7th grade.
I was like, I'm gonna make this and it's gonna
You're
last
career
me a
girly.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you know already. I like it.
What's yours? Your Snapchat username?
Oh, mine is right now it's Caitlin E. O'Neill, but I made a new one because the last one was embarrassing and I'm not going to say it on the podcast so that you can't find me there. Anyway, okay, but thank you so much. What else was I going to say? And you're on Spotify as well.
Yes.
Yes,
Sami Brielle.
again. Perfect. Okay, well I'll tag her socials down in the description if you want to follow her. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
course.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.